Artillery can be a very hit or miss tech. However, if you play it well, there is a world where you can consistently keep winning. And in today's video, we're going to be showing exactly the power of artillery when you can pull it off extremely well. Let's get right into it. Elacey Kaz is a consideration for with an artillery build. The other thing is also with third position. So with third position, you really want to get Swordmaster, and Elacey Kaz is probably the only leader here that can get Swordmaster on like round 3 pretty consistently. Even have push for round 2 Swordmaster depending on her draw. So I mean, obviously I'll pick Elacey Kaz here. If the row was a little bit more sword heavy, I would have considered going for Paul Atreides and just hammering in the and hammering like a bunch of swords. The only issue is the row only gives me one sword, right? Only has one sword card, which is Vener's Sister, which isn't particularly a very sword heavy card. Also, it is going to be a pretty high demand card within the players, right? In the Shadows is going to be taken first, then maybe maybe Vener's Sister, and maybe Spiritual Fervor. Nothing interesting on the the Hylaxu row. Contaminator could be relevant, but nothing other than that. We should be good here. What's got picked? We had a Yuna in second position, which makes sense because that's that's the like smuggle line, but also Hundro's in the game. Hundro's in fourth, so nothing too crazy there. Hundro's probably gonna go like smuggling, not smuggling. He's never seen smuggling in fourth position. Hundro's probably gonna go like Imperial Basin to go ship up, and then depending on the combat, because there's more often than not you will see a shipping combat. What is it called? Like I don't know what the actual shipping icon is called. What is it called? It's called shipments. What is it? What's the actual icon called? Freighter. Right. It's called a freighter, I think. Oh no, this is the freighter. What is this called? I don't know what this is called. Advancement on the track. Okay, Solari in the combat. Ooh, gross. This is bad. Ooh, this is really bad. I was really hoping for some sort of like diplomacy. If I had diplomacy, I would have gotten Swordmaster probably at round 3. Or round 2, basically guaranteed. Ooh, this is bad. But I guess I still have options for Swordmaster round 3. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I could put aside a recon, I could put aside a dagger. I don't really want to put aside a dagger. What else is on the tech row? I didn't actually look. Okay, so it's just artillery mainly. I will put aside my experimentation, maybe try to get some spice on it. So I guess it's gonna be like assembly. Oh, not assembly. Oh, can't believe it's not called assembly. Is it? It's called. So I'll probably go like pick up artillery. Might get some sort of swords in the combat. Who knows? I mean, I could definitely play for an artillery build, right? It's not completely out of question. I also want to go like Haga Basin, Imperial Basin, get some spice in, maybe go like Weld, Conspire at some point to get like Swordmaster, while also maintaining my artillery kind of build. I want to do like a mixture of both, do like a hybrid of like an artillery build and a hybrid of like the Swordmaster line. So it's gonna be a very combat heavy game. But the thing with the combat heavy, right? You can play two types of combat. You can play a very reveal heavy combat, and you can play a very on play heavy combat. I want to do a mixture of both. I want to make sure I have Swordmaster so that I have actions to draw those cards, which are gonna reveal me for swords with artillery. That's kind of the game plan that I'm gonna play for. But yeah, ideally I would have gone to still suits and then maybe like great flat with my experimentation, but that's okay. We'll be all right. We can play for maybe either Imperial Basin or Haga Basin here. I don't know which one's better because next round I want to play both my diplomacies, whether it's through like Wealth, Hardy Warriors, or it's Still Suits, Hardy Warriors, even Still Suits, Wealth is a consideration. Maybe Wealth, Hardy, Wealth, Still Suits. Those two are the two factions that I want to go to, and I want to pick up Solari when I'm doing it. So the thing is, I also want to get some spice in the combat in the game. So if I can pick up either some sort of like experimentation, if I can pick up some sort of like Haga Basin and pick up some sort of spice, that'd be nice. I can also maybe try to get two Solari from the combat, depending on the situation, obviously. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna place in this combat because Hundro might come in with like a Hardy Warriors play. I mean, oh, she's gonna early reveal. Oh, she can't go anywhere. Oh, fantastic. Oh my god, this is perfect. Because now she's probably gonna buy. Oh, she's not gonna buy. She's gonna buy two liaisons. That's interesting. Why buy two liaisons instead of a Bendership sister? Don't see that too often. Interesting. I'm gonna go Imperial Basin. I think I'm just gonna get my two spice and I'll deploy my one troop. I'm gonna let Hundro go over the top here if he wants. I have no daggers, so I have a dagger next round. I just want to make sure I have my options open. I can also pick up Benish's sister, and if another 3-coster comes up, maybe I have some extra swords there, possibly. I also want to play my experimentation as much as possible so that I can maybe pick up unnatural reflexes for more draw. And with those draw, I'll draw into more daggers. Also, unnatural reflexes reveals per dagger on its own. So super, definitely some considerations. Yep, there we go. I also force Hundred to use his intrigue, to use his water here. So I'm actually pretty happy about that because now I assume I don't think Elisa, not Elisa. I don't think Helena is gonna get to smuggle next round. I feel like Yuna might smuggle next round. We'll see. Let's see who you're drawing to. I mean, I think I definitely opened with Bender's sister, right? I think that's like the most obvious one. It's a Benny card. I mean, first of all, it has access to Bender's sister, which is a trashing space. Allows me to trash like a card that I don't want. Oh, also I got Contaminator. I will gladly take Contaminator. It's a one icon card. I'm not gonna say no to it. I will pick it up, right? Maybe I can get some. Ooh, Bounty Hunter. It's another one icon card. Don't really want to play for it right now. I think it's a Bounty Hunter. Might be a little bit too much bait as of right now, but other than that, I think we should be okay. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into this stream here. It is currently 8:36 p.m. I'm currently sitting in Platinum 6, I think. So Platinum 6, I have 6 stars in Platinum. And I believe you need 9 stars to hit Masters. So if I just win 2 games in a row, I will be at Masters. That is what we're planning on doing, right? I've played, I believe, a total of 10 games so far since like the start. I've gotten 2 fourths, I think 7 firsts, and then 2 seconds. Ooh, okay. Alright, so I definitely want to put aside my diplomacy here. Bounty Hunter is also a sword card. I could maybe pick it up for the swords, possibly. That's another option. I think I'm gonna go for a... So round 1 concluded, I got 2 Solari, which was great. Oh, okay, fantastic. We're gonna see a smuggling play from Yuna. Love to see it. Oh, Yuna complained about her hand, didn't she? Yeah, she complained about her hand. Ah, I see. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go Wealth then, right? Wealth, and then go like either Hardy Warriors, go either... I'm happy with either Hardy Warriors or... Still Suits. Why? Because next round I'll get to see Imperial Basin, and with that Imperial Basin play, I can go Conspiring if I draw access into it. There's only one card that does have access to it though, so it's a slight issue, but no worries, we can figure that part out. Let's take a look. I mean, Signet Ring probably not gonna be played. I'm probably gonna go Hardy Warriors, right? I'm just gonna go Hardy Warriors, and I'm gonna win the combat. I have a 2 daggers as well behind. So I will pick it up. I will try to win it. Oh, did Hundra win the combat? Hundra won the combat. I just realized. Hundra won the combat. I guess he had daggers, didn't he? How many daggers did he have? I didn't even notice. Hundra had 2 daggers. Ah, he went on just straight up daggers. Okay, no worries. Eric can play from Hundra. He's gonna go... Oh, well, he's gonna go Erican. Maybe deploys 1, maybe deploys 2, who knows. Helena has gone AFK. No, she's coming back. Okay, so she might go Hardy Warriors. The good thing is Yuna Mortani cannot go Hardy Warriors. Also, we act after Yuna Mortani, which is fantastic. So if she does decide to go, deploy troops at like Karthak, I can always go Hardy Warriors and choose to deploy less or more. She did have 2 daggers last round, right? Those are both in her discard. She has no intrigues, so even if she does deploy 3 in, her max strength is 6. Unless she draws a card, which would have to be a card draw intrigue, but then if she has a card draw intrigue, then she can't actually have enough daggers to play it. Okay, yeah. So Helena is going for a great flatline into a conspire strategy. That's what she is talking about. Okay, sure. I guess great Helena. So that's bad for us because now we don't see Swordmaster. Because I really wanted to get Swordmaster, but oh well. We're not going to see Swordmaster until maybe round 6, maybe round 7, who knows. But we'll win the combat, I guess, because that's kind of like my next pivot. How many stars to Masters? Diz, I am currently sitting in Platinum 6, so 3 more stars. I've played 10 games total, with 6 firsts, 2 seconds, and 2 fourths. So, but the lucky thing is, when I originally started my first game, I got what was it? I'll put in 4. Why not? We'll just go win. We'll go win the combat. When I originally started it, I lost my first game. So I got 4th in our first game, so I didn't lose any stars. And then so I played like 9 games, I think, and then I've gotten like 7 firsts or 6 firsts, or no, 7 firsts, 2 seconds, and a 4th. So, and my 4th was literally my last game where I just got which was really annoying. It was like I had Corner of the Market and Holtzman Engine, and those. And like I just missed a Spice and Slow, and that lost me my Holtzman point and lost me a corner point, which is kind of bad. And I ended up losing the game on just a misdraw. But yeah, we're playing a Lacey Kazier, playing an artillery build. We've picked up 1 card so far, Bendershit's sister. Nothing too crazy as of right now. Imperial Basin's gone. That sucks. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna. Oh, he found Swordman. Oh my god, that's crazy. He found his ring 2 times in 2 rounds. Well, to be fair, he did draw a lot. Still lose Elo in the background. Yeah, to be fair, I lost 2 Elo in the back. No, I've lost 2 games out of 10, so it's not that bad. I still have like a 40. No, what is it? What's the win rate on that? 6 out of 10, 60% win rate total for this season, I think. And after this game, it should probably go to 7 out of 11, which should be a little bit higher, like 63, 64%. Okay, so we could Atomics here, or we could just pick up Bounty Hunter. Both are options. Or even spice smugglers. I don't hate fucking pick up spice smugglers because spice smugglers at the end of the day is a one cost card. So effectively, it gives me two spice for three Solari and a faction bump. It's one spice, I guess. It's in a way. What else do I have in my hand? Is there anything else that I really want to play? Spice smugglers does reveal as well nicely. I'll pick up spice smugglers. Why not? I think spice smugglers is fine. On Elise because it's not bad. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, we kind of wanted to get Swordmaster. Oh well. We have a 12-card deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that have daggers on them. We want to trash a little bit more cards so that we can, keep dominating combats. Maybe even, since I'm not going to get Swordmaster until like round 7, probably, maybe not round 7, I'll pick it up. So round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6. Yeah, I'm going to see it until round 6. What's the reason for Elise Kaz in this match? So my choices were, so I was in 3rd position. Hundro got picked in 4th. Then I had my choices were Helena, Yuna, Elisa, Paul Atreides, and Duke Leto. So, and I was like, and I saw, and I believe that if you're putting in 3rd position, you need to pick a leader that has the ability to get a round 3 Swordmaster nearly guaranteed. And that's what my plan was. But my round 1 draw, I didn't draw my diplomacy. So I couldn't get the round 2 Conspire line into Swordmaster. So that's why I wanted to pick up Elise Kaz, because Swordmaster is so important in the game. And yeah, I needed to make sure that I could get Swordmaster on round 3 at least. Because if I don't see it round 3, I'm not going to see it round anything after. I guess the argument could also been maybe pick up Helena, because Helena also gives you the option of getting guaranteed swords. Ooh, okay. So I could play either or. Spice Smugglers and Contaminator. I definitely want to play. I think I'm gonna play my Spice Smugglers here as my second action. I think it's gonna be open, and I'm first to act, right? So since I'm first to act, I can totally go like Still Suits first. Yeah, I can go Still Suits first. Get my Beetle, right? Yeah, I get my Beetle, and then we have another. We can put aside a card. The only issue is, oh wait, no, 2, 4, 5 Persuasion. Oh, I could pick up Embedded Agent. To be fair, Embedded Agent is a consideration since I'm gonna be drawing my Benedict Sister with my Embedded Agent. The only issue with that is, do I really care about that? Like, do I care about Embedded Agent? There's also a consideration if I somehow get to see like Eric Kane, I will glow Eric Kane, hopefully not draw a dagger, and if I don't draw a dagger, I get the option of seeing Long Reach, which is huge because this is, or I could also just play these for the swords and have like another 5 sword, or have 5 swords in the combat, which might be good enough for second, might be good enough for first, who knows. Yeah, I mean, we're not seeing Swordmaster until like round. Oh, Long Reach got taken. Oh, this is another sword card. I'll take. Oh, okay, I'll take this. I'll take but I can Death Commando. You plan to grind Elo this season, or just grinding the Masters really quick? Diz, I'll probably. I mean, I think my Elo is like 1680, something like that right now. So, I mean, I'll probably try to get to like top 20 or something. But as of right now, it's like Masters. Also like summer's coming up. Exams are nearly done, so I'll definitely try to play a little bit more like DUNE Digital. Obviously, my Saturday streams are still always going to be like Uprising and stuff, but I'll try to play DUNE Digital a little bit more. Because it's a little bit more fun. Also, it's a little bit more visually appealing on the eye compared to Tabletop Simulator. I think I'm just gonna go Carthag, right? Just have a lot of Solari, play for Infiltrate. Oh, the nuts! Oh, this is huge! Oh my god, you could not have made this up. This is insane, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna deploy my 1 troop, I'm gonna get my Spice, and I'm gonna get my Intrigue, and then I'm gonna look to buy Fedaykin and Death Commando so it matches with my Contaminator, and then once I find my Contaminator next round, I have the ability to play my Experimentation to, Imperial Basin, Haga Basin, whatever's around. Then I'm gonna put aside my dagger to go Swordmaster, get another Spice, and then play my Diplomacy to like selective reading so that I draw all of my cards together. Okay, need that Uprising Digital? I know, dude. Digital Uprising would be insane, by the way, if I can find it. But Infiltrate, yeah, like huge Infiltrate pull there. Now this guarantees me Swordmaster. Also, by the way, Spice Smugglers is putting in the work here. I mean, this is great, right? So now we get to see, instead of seeing Swordmaster on round 4, or instead of round 5 or round 6, oh no, not in round 6, we get to see it on round 6, yeah, instead of 5. So instead of seeing it on round 6, we get to see it on round 4. So that's 2 more agents we just get right there and then. I'll pick up my Spediking Death Commando. There is a consideration for maybe picking up Spiritual Fervor. However, I think I'll be okay without picking up Spiritual Fervor. I think I need to take like one action going to like Conspire, so I can get like troops into the combat, or let's have troops so that I can keep fighting combats. Also, maybe there's a consideration to maybe go like High Council, pick up Restricted Ordnance. Another consideration would be like, since I'm gonna get a lot of Solari, whether it's through something like Spice Smugglers, whether it's through something like Conspire, I'll probably end up going like Dreadnoughts heavy. I'll probably play for a Dreadnought game and then go like Haga, Conspire, or something. I do have the option of going to Siege. I want to get the Emperor, not the Emperor. I want to get the Fremen Alliance. That's the plan. Is play for the Fremen Alliance. All right, so we'll play for the Fremen Alliance. We'll take our two. Actually, does two swords even do anything for me? I don't know. I think I'm gonna first pick up my Fedaikin Death Commando first, and then see what we draw into. Oh, Gunthopper is huge. I'll take I'll take my two swords. In the case that one of these guys like plays a retreat intrigue or whatever, or a lose two troops, a gruesome sacrifice, or stage incident, I'll just make sure I guarantee myself at least an intrigue or spice in this combat. Okay, two swords on Hundro here. Does Helena have any sort of bennies? I don't know if she has any bennies. I didn't check to keep track. Let me check that real quick. Did Helena buy any Benny cards? Helena bought In the Shadows. Helena's In the Shadows. So she's gonna buy Long Reach with In the Shadows, I assume. More swords, please, please, please. No. Actually, Beneshart's Initiate is not a bad card when you're playing an artillery build because again, it gives you draw, which allows you to draw into your daggers a little bit more consistently. I want to trash my recon, man. I want to trash my recon. Maybe I'll even trash like one dagger, possibly. What did I buy this round? I bought Fedaikin Death Commando, so yeah. I want to make sure I can trash some cards. Oh, I mean, Helena's gonna have a crazy game. I mean, she has Long Reach and she has In the Shadows now. So this is insane of a game for her. Did she trash any cards? She hasn't not trashed anything. Nobody's gone to Selective Breeding yet. So I think if... Oh, Yuna shipped as well? Okay, so I have 11 Solari. You know what? With 11 Solari, I could also just go, like... I could literally go Dreadnought, and then go... Swordmaster, and then play like Diplo. But I also want to play my experimentations, right? Because experimentations also do win games. I do get the Beetle here. I want to play my experimentations at least 2 times so that I can get oh wait, no, I have 1 water somehow. Oh, I got a still suits. Yeah, so I can go still suits next round. Oh, and nobody has water too. This is huge. I didn't even realize that. Nobody has the ability to get water. Oh, you know what's the more insane about this is the fact that I can go to Haga Basin next round. Yeah, Gruesome Sacrifice, fantastic. Yeah, I figured one of these guys was going to retreat or something. So, what the best part about this is that I get Haga Basin for a +2, which gives me 4 spice. I put aside my dagger, which gives me another spice, so I get a total of 5 spice back, and then that allows me to go Highliner and I win the next combat, if, you know, the combat is a VP combat. But where are the VPs? Good cards, but where are the VPs for our fans? Helena Flares fall into the Travel Galaxies. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Helena eventually is gonna start cooking, right? I mean, she has In the Shadows. She already has Swordmaster. She's first a Swordmaster, so she's gonna have like a great time pulling this off. As long as she draws 1 card, she's drawing into 5 cards here. So if she just draws 1 card next round, she'll see her synergies for the rest of the game. Okay, and the combat is a VP combat. I'll go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna put aside my dagger here. I'm gonna infiltrate, and oh my god, wow, this is beautiful. I'm gonna go to Haga Basin first, and then I'm gonna look to be Highliner possibly. Swordmaster from Hundro, typical. Highliner the combat, win the combat. I still have another dagger behind, so I'll be at least on 12 strength. And then next round, since we get all the spice back, we can also go to like Great Flat again. Maybe look to Highliner possibly. Maybe even think about going to like Conspire possibly to get more troops to, you know, keep fighting in the combats. We're also going to be last to act here, which is actually key because we get to see exactly what other players reveal before we make our last move. The only way that wouldn't happen is if Helena or Hanjo decide to go to Mentat. So, you know, pretty huge there. We can get a lot of tempo here because we'll also unlock shipping access. We'll get the point here. We'll get 3 water, which is actually nice because, again, when you're playing an artillery build, you need to have a lot of water to maybe go research station, maybe go Great Flat, just have a lot of options, right? So pretty big here, actually, that I found infiltrate. But also, I mean, not infiltrate, but the combat was also super nice for me. 2 VP combats so far. We have won 1 of them, to be fair. We have won 1 of the VP combats. So maybe we can score 1 more. Okay, Yuna's gonna go for the spacing lines, which makes sense. You know, she gets 3 Solari when she gets it. So, oh well. And yeah, Helena decided to get water. She wants to probably go pick up the Haga Basin spice. We're not gonna let her. We are simply gonna go get that spice on our own. We're gonna get a Beetle. Let's see what intrigue we get. Maybe it's a good intrigue. Blackmail. Oh, blackmail is also really nice. Do you know why? Blackmail is also really nice because the next time we play something like Spice Smugglers and get like another spacing bump, we can actually use that spacing bump down to pick up our 5 swords, which is actually pretty big as well. So hopefully Helena doesn't go to like Swordmaster or something. Oh, not Swordmaster, Mentat or something. That would kind of suck. My next two cards are Experimentation and Ring. So I don't really want to draw into either of them because I want to play my Experimentation next round to like either a Great Flat or play my Experimentation to Imperial Basin and just play my Experimentation so that I can trash a non-dagger card. The other argument would be maybe I do play my Experimentation if I find a way to play my Experimentation this round. I can get to trash my Recon, which is currently sitting in my discard pile. I could also just use it to trash my dagger. That's also another consideration. Both lines seem okay here, but I also want to play my diplomacy, get my faction bump here. And yeah, I mean, I'll have enough swords. I'll have enough water to go research station if I want. I'll have enough water to go Great Flat if I want. I'll have enough water for party warriors. So pretty good overall. We're gonna see what Hundro does here. Hundro, what's the deployment from Hundro? He has troop transport, so he can retreat. He can put in 3. Tech row, quick change. Ooh, invasion ships. Okay, nice. Puts in 3. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I get to see exactly what it reveals before he does anything, so, huge. So we're going to go Swordmaster, we're going to wait for Hundro's reveal, and then we're going to decide to Highliner him. If Yuna wants to Highliner, she could also go for it. Jeez, by the way, Helena, it's round 4, Helena has 4 beetles already. That's crazy. Wow, okay. The good thing is I can always go up and trash cards because I have Contaminator, and with Contaminator you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about getting your beetles as much. Wealth from did she draw a card? She hasn't drawn a card. Yeah. Okay, so I think maybe so Helena's gonna go either Mentat or gonna go Arakean and draw a card. Okay, let me infiltrate really quick. Get my spice. There it is. So now we have 7 spice. We can use that 7 spice to Highliner, obviously. Other considerations for 7 spice would be something like Holtzman Engine, but I think Holtzman Engine is a little bit too passive for the playstyle that I'm playing for, given the fact that I'm probably not going to be trashing many daggers. And I'm probably not going to be looking to go High Council. I might go High Council. Is she Elisa or is she Helena? Because if Helena goes to Arakean, then she's gonna have a great time with like every freaking faction alliance. I need to pick up one more faction bump on Emperor, which might happen through, I don't know, like a combat or something. Yeah, Mentat, there we go. She figured out the Mentat line. She's gonna go Mentat here and probably draw cards so that she sees in the shadows. Okay. I mean, the thing is, Helena is not even a big threat here, right? I mean, if we could just cheap out the combat here, we could easily just go Highliner, pick up, and put in like 4 troops, and we should be okay with the combat. The thing is, I don't want to skimp out on like 1 troop. Probably, I think it's fine. Like 10 strength should be good enough here in most cases. If it's not enough, then I mean, whatever, right? I mean, I also have like an ambush behind, so it's not the end of the world if I get it wrong. As a matter of fact, let's quickly check on Hundro's discard pile. So Hundro has a dagger behind. So let me quickly deploy in 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 is okay. I think 4 is ideal in this case. We'll deploy 4 here, and yeah, we'll wait for Hundro to make his move. If he has 2 intrigues in hand, he can play those intrigues because we also get to force the intrigues out of him so that we don't have to deal with those intrigues later on. Right? The downside to that is also that we have to play our own intrigues, which I think is not bad. Ooh, Guild Bankers. Oh, also Truthsayer. Oh my god, Truthsayer is like the perfect card when you're playing an artillery build because you get so much spice for just not spice. You got a lot of shuffling. Oh, planned coupling. They're both really nice. Ooh. Plane Coupling also lets me put my experimentations to Bene Gesserit so I can draw more cards with. Also, Plane Coupling is a one icon card. So I think maybe I pick up Plane Coupling over Truthsayer because I really am a Truthsayer enjoyer. Because the thing with Truthsayer is that you can go to like the reading, you can discard your Recon or discard your dagger, and then trash that dagger. And then once you trash that dagger, you can go and pick up. You can draw 2 more cards. So it just gives you a lot more versatility. Oh, actually, I just realized I don't even have enough. I don't even have enough persuasion to pick up either of those. Okay, well, then I might just pick up Spice Hunter, just to make sure that in the case that I draw like Vidic and Death Commando and don't draw Contaminator or whatever, I just make sure I keep my Fremens, have some sort of Fremens energy. I think one of them is fine. I mean, my deck is getting a little bit big, but it's fine. We'll try to trash cards next round with like research station with selective breeding. Oh, we're getting one more water for this combat as well. Nice. So okay, Hundred passes. Love to see it. Okay. Um. So there's what machinations. Okay, we don't care about machinations. Okay. What am I gonna do here? I definitely want to go selective breeding, right? Oh wait, but I don't want anything to trash here, so selective breeding isn't particularly great for me. Maybe I just spam faction this round. I just go like Great Flat, and then I go like Conspire. Actually, no, I kind of want to go Dreadnoughting too, don't I? I can go Dreadnought, and then but I also want to play my Experimentation. We'll play Experimentation. So I guess I'll just get a Spice. I'll get a Solari through my Diplomacy. What's the case? What's the situation on the water? I'm at first act. What am I? I'm at third act. So if somebody gets a water right now, that'd kind of be bad. Ooh, okay. I want to play my Diplomacy second action. Yeah, we'll play our Diplomacy second action. Helena is probably gonna try to get Benny access first, so she wants to go. If she has a Diplo, she doesn't have a Diplo in hand. Oh my god, this is bad. Helena doesn't actually have the 2 influence on Benny to play her in the shadows first. So she's actually made a mistake here. She needs to play her in the shadows so that she can actually trigger her what's it called? Long range. But she's just not gonna be able to play her in the shadows. To be fair, she could play in the shadows and just not get any sort of value out of it, and then play long range. Like that's also it's an option. Oh, there it is. There she's gonna play in the shadows too. Oh, or she just plays the Hardy Warriors. Okay, all right. Well, now this sucks because now she's gonna go for our alliance. Okay, well when you just draw into dispatch an envoy, then I guess you could just do that. Um, I'm surprised she went for that line though. I feel like if I was Helena here, I would actually go selective reading with my in the shadows, trash something from my hand for my discard or whatever, draw 2 cards or discard something first, and then draw 2 cards. I think that was also a misplay. I think maybe she should have just played her long reach later on because she would have gotten one more faction bump, I guess. But she would also trash 2 cards, which would have been nice for her. Yeah, she would have trashed 2 cards like a dagger and then gotten rid of the dagger so that she would have seen like power play and diplomacy next round. Yeah, just a small inaccuracy I think from Helena there. I mean, she has 5 points. Like I can't complain. She has 5 points. Like whatever. She can't really do much wrong here. Um, I think I'm just going Great Flat here. I think I'm going to go Great Flat. Maybe even look to go Dreadnoughting and then maybe play my Diplomacy or I don't know what. I definitely want to play my Benedict's Sister just for the faction bump at the end of the day, right? What's my next hand looking like? Next hand is looking like a bunch of Bremens and a bunch of swords. So since my next hand is looking like a bunch of swords, I definitely want to play my swords. Another consideration would be Great Flag, Conspire, High Council. I don't even have, to be fair, I don't even have to go High Council, do I? Yeah, if I'm gonna get like a lot of Solari this way, I don't even have to go High Council. I can just go. Sorry, I don't even have to go Conspire. I could just go like Weld or something, and still pull it off. I also don't hate going Dreadnought here. Dreadnought and buy like invasion ships, and then maybe I can like invade to I don't know Hardy if needed. I can go and I can invade to. Oh, I could also invade to shipping. Oh wow, I could also just get invade to shipping. Do I want to trash anything here? I don't think I want to trash anything. Not that I can trash anything. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna trash anything here. I think we'll just take the beetle right now, which always feels a little bit ineffective. Like I really like playing for the trash, but we don't have a recon to trash. We don't have a dagger to trash, so nothing can't do anything there. Do you have an experimentation next round? I do have an experimentation next round. I do draw into that experimentation though, so maybe not easy. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for this line. I'm gonna go for the Dreadnought line, and then once I go Dreadnoughting, I'm gonna play my experimentation. Oh, not experimentation. I'm gonna play my Signet Ring to Swordmaster or Interstellar Shipping. It sucks that I don't get to play my Diplomacy though. Maybe I just because the thing is like, what does shipping do for me? Shipping gives me the same amount of faction bumps that playing my Diplomacy would, so I might as well just play my Diplomacy. Yeah, I could just play my Diplomacy. I could just go like Weld or something and just have a lot of Solari to maybe go like Dreadnoughting invasion ships next round. Or actually, I could go Dreadnought Restricted Ordnance next round as well. That's also another option I have. What is he gonna pick up? He's gonna pick up Boltzmann. Okay, what's revealed? Spy sets? Is spy sets good for me? Oh, I already have all my faction buffs anyways. I don't really need spy sets. With Research Deep Pundits taking the path, or I find myself going this line. I go down and then up, and then depending on what my beetle situation is at this point, I'll either go down or up. So if it's like if I still need to find my specimens, because if I'm playing my experientations, I'm usually gonna go down because then I need the specimens that reveal for them. Otherwise, if I already have my beetle situation sorted, whether it's through with like Contaminator or like stitched or something, then I'll just take the up track and I'll go like here, and then if my entries are terrible, I'll go down and then finish it off based on whatever I see. I do have my diplomacy. I'll just take my faction bump right now. No need to worry about anything else here. Take my faction bump and call it a day. Yeah, and then depending on also wait, how did this guy have 3 actions? I just realized. Did he have calculated higher or something? No, he didn't have calculated higher. Oh, he literally just bought. He bought Mentat first action. I see. Okay. I don't typically. I don't usually go up. I think the most optimal route is usually up. Sorry, straight. I guess straight down, up, and then assess your beetle situation, and then go down or up. In this case, I went down because I just don't have anything to trash. So if I don't have anything to trash, I will just go down. Select your breeding from 100 here. Okay. I could go High Council here, couldn't I? I could just go High Council. Yeah, I could. You know what? I might as well just go High Council here with my Signet Ring and maybe buy a Gurney Halleck with my Persuasion from Benedict's sister. And next turn I can go Dreadnoughting with Restricted Ordnance and maybe like win some combats. Which seems good actually. I mean, I get to play my Experimentations. By next round, I'll play my Dagger, I'll play my Experimentation, and play Contaminator. That would be the best line. I mean, there's 9 cards in my deck, so I'm not gonna draw all 5 of them, obviously. I'm probably not gonna draw all of them. So in this case, I think the best line would have to be. I mean, I do have 2 combat points to be fair. I do have 2 combat VPs. I'm probably gonna get to the end of the beetle track, whether it's through some sort of like beetle like this. I definitely want to get to the. I definitely want to hit this whatever it's called, friendship. I don't think I'm gonna pick I don't think I'm getting an alliance this game. Simply because I'm fighting against long reach, and if I'm fighting against long reach, there's no way I'm gonna pick up the bet from an alliance. You go down, like you go all the way down like this, like even this. I mean, I can understand why you picked this up, right? You want the extra faction bump to help with your faction homework if needed. Yeah, I can see that. I really value the trash because I really like getting rid of my daggers. Not even because I'm buying other cards that have like persuasion on them. I literally like to see better cards that I've bought instead. Like that's just my personal preference. I could buy a fold space here, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm okay with that, a fold space here. I also get a water, by the way. That's pretty huge. The water might be nice because maybe that allows me research station options as well. With like I don't know, recon or something. Okay, that's fine. We'll go High Council here. And I also want to trash some cards. I could play my Fidike and Death Commando actually. I could play a Fidike and Death Commando trash cards. I mean, to be fair, like, there's literally no wrong answer, right? Maybe the only wrong answer would be like, I don't know, the most like suboptimal path would be like up, if you go like straight and then up, down, or something. I guess there's also no. To be fair, I can't even hate on that strategy because occasionally I've done that myself because I saw like Twisted Mentat on the row, and when Twisted Mentat was on the row, I was like, oh shoot, I'll go like this up and then I'll go down because I need to pick up the specimen. To buy Twisted Mentat. So I mean, to be fair, it's like not that bad. Definitely, it's probably the worst path of all the other pathings. Like it's always better to go like down, up. I know Bludgeon really likes this space. I mean, I like the space for the trash, but I would always almost, if I had a dagger in my hand, whether it was my hand or in my discard or I've played it, I would have gone up. But I just didn't have a dagger, so that's why I didn't go up. But that's also fine, right? I get to play my daggers for my artillery build, which is huge. So that's also not bad. Next round, we're gonna go Dreadnoughting. We're gonna pick up Restricted Ordnance. We're gonna try to dominate combats, whether it's through like Hardy Warriors, whether it's gonna be through Research Station. I mean, it's gonna be hard for people to beat me in combats here for the rest of the game. I mean, even if they Highlander, it's still gonna be difficult. I mean, look at it. I have 9 swords in my hand, right? Okay, so nice. We get to pick up Gurney Halleck as well. Gurney Halleck is another card that allows me to get a lot of draw and a lot of troops. So pretty nice overall. The thing is, we have 15 card deck, so like it's a little bit unfortunate. I don't know if I'm gonna score this point. Actually, you know what? I could score this point if I need to find one faction bump somehow throughout whether it's through this. Oh no, this is one faction bump. If I go down with my experimentations, which is gonna happen through either like a research agent play or it's gonna happen through a just playing my experimentations regularly. So that's one option to get my Benny friendship, and the other option would just be going straight up to selective breeding. What's my position? I'm sitting in 3rd position, right? So I definitely want to get to selective breeding on round 7 so I can draw my cards. So yes, round 7 selective breeding is probably the path of me to like get my faction to get my bump here. Okay, so these guys are hammering combats here. Okay, I will pass on this combat. I will pick up my water. Just sit pretty with the combat. The 15 card deck doesn't feel too great. Second wave. Oh wow. I mean, super heavy combats. This is great. This is literally only helps me because now these guys are kind of priced out of combats. Actually, to be fair, Yuna isn't. Yuna still has 4 swords left. So 4 troops left. So she could definitely do something. I'm gonna pick up my restricted ordnance next round. There's a consideration to maybe pick up invasion ships instead of restricted ordnance because it's more troops, and restricted ordnance doesn't particularly help me too much. Sword through the chaos is not bad. Oh, no green. Ouch. Don't want Highlander around 7. I won't need it. I have so many swords that Highlandering around 7 might actually be ineffective for me because it's a faction that I don't need. Um, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go for the Highlander around 7. What am I gonna put aside here? I mean, my second action. What is it gonna be? It might just be like Haga Basin or Imperial Basin or something. I might do Research Station this round actually because I mean I definitely need to draw into some cards. So yeah, unfortunately didn't draw into Dreadnought, which kind of sucks. But the upside is I get to see Sword Through the Chaos pretty easily. Didn't see Dreadnought, that kind of sucks. So I'll put aside my. I definitely need to draw cards. I need to draw cards, so I see my Contaminator at least. So I'll probably play my Experimentation second action. I don't know to where though, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can play my Experimentation to like shipping if possible. Even go like Haga or Imperial. Like Diz, I have artillery, and I have so many. I have so many daggers. Like I have the sister. I have Gurney Halleck that like I don't think it's possible for me to lose round 7 combat even if I tried with ambush and blackmail behind as well. So I don't need to Highlander with the combat. I'll research station here. I will first. I think I'll probably just go down here. Yeah, just go down. And just take my bump this way. We'll score the 2 here. Give me Contaminator. Okay, we'll take it. Contaminator is fantastic. That means next round we're gonna have our experiment. Oh, we have both of our daggers next round. Oh, great. Okay, all right, no worries. I guess it's gonna be playing my experimentation to Imperial Basin, taking the bump up on Benny, and just playing for. Oh, I don't have a way to deploy troops. I just realized I can't deploy troops. If I, I can't deploy troops. Uh, I can win the combat, but I just can't deploy troops. Okay, so I guess I'm not playing my experimentation then. I guess I'm playing, what am I playing here? I definitely need to win the combat because that combat will allow me to get, like, other points. I could also just reveal here for Spice and Slow, which doesn't feel too great, to be honest. Okay, this is good. This is a nice little contest on Fremen, or on spacing. We love to see it. Didn't draw any daggers. Are you serious? No daggers found. That's crazy. Alright. I guess it's gonna be experimentation, Imperial Basin with my experimentation. Or I could just go, to like Spice Smugglers to like either Carthag or Arakeen. Probably Arakeen, because I kind of want to draw my daggers right now instead of having to draw them later on. Another consideration would just be playing my Death Commando right now to Arakeen and just drawing, like, trashing my recon so I don't have to see it next round. And then play my Contaminator. But, I mean, I'm giving up, what is this, 2, 4, 6 swords on reveal. I'm going to have 6 swords on reveal plus with a 1 troop, so I'm going to be on 8 strength. And I really want to win the combat, so I'd be on 12 strength at least. Do these guys really want to beat me on 12 strength? That's the question. I don't know. I don't think so. I would hope not. But you never know. So I could play this, but I don't particularly need the spice too much. I don't care about having the spice right now. I could also, you know what? The other option is I could also just take the troops from revealing my experimentation here. I could just reveal it with experimentation and just get troops because I don't think I'm gonna hit the end of the beetle track. To be fair, like I guess to be fair, I could hit the end of the beetle track if I go like if I play Contaminator up. I could Contaminator would get me my 4th, then experimentation would get me my 5th, and then revealing this would get me my 6th. But then my 7th would have to be a little bit of a struggle. It would have to be some sort of Contaminator play again. You know what? I'm gonna first go to Still Suits first. Let's go Still Suits. What's for the extra action? Yes, I need the extra action. Because the extra action will allow me to draw cards. That's literally why I'm trying to win this combat. The extra action being allowing me to draw cards is huge for my game. because the more I see my other cards, the more I guarantee myself that I'm gonna win round 7 combat, even if it's with minimal troops, right? Um, that's why I'm valuing this combat so much. How many combats have I won so far? I've won. I placed third here. Placed third here. I placed first. So 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. Okay. You know what? There's also, you might also think about a line possibly of going Spice Hunter to Hardy Warriors, possibly. Because if I go Hardy Warriors, I first of all get the troops, right? But also when I get the troops, I can also Hurricane gone. No worries. I guess I'll just play my Fidike. That's hard. Do I play Fidike and Death Commander, or do I play my Spice Smugglers here? Um, I mean, it's another faction bump to be fair, right? Because if I play Fidike and Death Commando, it's 3 swords. It's 4 swords actually. 4, 6 swords on reveal. I don't know. Having 6 swords on reveal always feels better, and also like I don't think I'm gonna be doing much with this spice here, right? The only reason I'm gonna go for the spice play is because I want Is he gonna pick up spy sets? Oh, he's gonna pick up spy sets. Okay. Alright, I mean, that makes sense for Yuna, right? I guess I'll play my Spice Smugglers here, right? And just get a troop into the combat, have 8 strength to reveal. Maybe and find a combat intrigue or something. Oh, bribery is huge. Okay, that's perfect. Bribery is like literally the most perfect intrigue you could give me. Because now that guarantees me my faction up here. We'll deploy on the 1 troop. The reason why I took the bump up with the reason why I allowed my Spice Smugglers to be played is because, first of all, Spice Smugglers gives me the bump up on spacing, which allows me to play my blackmail for the down bump. So now we get to play this combat. Also, the thing is, we also get like 1 spice back from Fremen Bond, so doesn't hurt that either. We win this combat. We get 2 more troops from this track. Basically, I mean, okay. The question is, how am I scoring 11 points next round? Right? That's my issue. Is I can score 1 point through. I can score 1 point through the Benny track 8. If the next combat is 2 VPs, that scores 9 and 10. The question is, how am I getting to 11? Where's my 11th point coming from? I don't know. What is my 11th point? I think it might have to be a Spice and Slow. But the problem is I just don't have any. I don't know a way to generate a Spice and Slow because my hand is like literally double daggers next round. To be fair, I do have another action. I can just play one of these daggers to like Dreadnought, and pick up I don't know invasion ships or shit ordnance. Probably I don't know. Whoa, here we go. This is like the most. This is the most. It's probably the best card you could have given me as an artillery player. This is the dream. Oh my god, you could not have made this up. However, there is a dissecting kit on the row, but I think it might just be too late for our dissecting kit. Let's just go pick up Shai Halub here and just trash from my hand play area. We'll trash our. There's literally no daggers we can trash. I guess it's gonna be the recon, right? Yeah, we'll just trash the recon. I think it's gotta go. And we'll pick up the 2 troops here. The other option would be picking up unnatural reflexes to guarantee ourselves the draw. That's another option as well. We could go for either a lot of draw options, or we could go for a lot of troops options. So, and the thing is, I think both of them literally do the same thing for me, right? Because literally next round I draw Dreadnought. The good thing is I think maybe drawing might be better for me because that gives me options to go still suits with my, or even go selective breeding and maybe find a spice with slow. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go for the unnatural reflexes play because unnatural reflexes might be my 11th point actually. We'll put it on top of our deck. Yeah, I think unnatural reflexes might be my 11th point. So I'm gonna go select. I'm gonna go Dreadnought. I'm gonna pick up. I forgot he still has an action left. To be fair, he can't particularly do much. I do have to win the combat. He does have 8. He does have 6 strength right now, so it's a little bit annoying. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Dreadnoughting, and then probably pick up. You plan to play Dagger, get invasion ships. Yeah, I was thinking either invasion ships or restricted ordnance. The thing with invasion ships, however, I'm 1 spice too short. I'm 1 spice too short because invasion ships gives me the spice, true, but then I need to also be able to go to selective breeding. And selective breeding is my plan to get a spice slow. My line here is Dreadnought with both dagger and unnatural reflexes to draw cards, right? And then go to selective breeding. And then so instead of going to invasion ships, which gives me troops, I might have to pick up restricted ordnance, which gives me more swords on reveal. and gives me draw. Because also like it's a 4 spice card, a 4 persuasion tech or whatever versus a 5. Oh well, I guess the argument could also be like either way, I'm probably not gonna get to selective breeding. Mm. That's also another consideration. Is like I might not get to selective breeding either way. Um, yeah, that's hard. Okay, I'm ahead right now. Yeah, I'm ahead right now. So we'll see what Hundred does here. Hundred might just have a stage interest. No, he doesn't. Okay, he just wanted to win the combat. Unfortunately, he just didn't have enough access to win the combat. So that's fine. Strong arm. That is terrible because that doesn't really help me. Okay, Carthag. Oh wow. Okay, Shai Halud found. Not great. I guess I'll just put aside my experimentation. I probably will play it, right? I'll probably play my experimentation, right? Surely. Yeah, I'll probably play it. I might or might not actually. I might not play it. Who knows? We're gonna first play bribery so that we don't get stolen from. Yeah, nobody does have the spice for selective, but we also just don't have the access for selective either. So it's a pretty lose lose. We'll take the beetle bump here. We'll take the Benny bump here, and we'll go dreadnoughting. And just pick up like invasion ships or something. Let's see if we draw first. Give me a Fremen. Okay, wow. Okay, holy Fremens. Jeez. All right. Still have no access to be fair. We still don't have any access. Yeah, but I mean we have like infinite swords. I guess with that being said, I might as well just pick up invasion ships, right? Yeah, I might as well go invasion ships in then. Yeah, I mean invasion ships seems okay. Like I'll probably win the combat pretty easily. I mean I have a lot of troops. I can go like Haga. I can go. What other options do I have? I don't really have any other options, do I? I mean, winning this combat is like a done deal almost. So that's 9, 10 through 10 through my experimentation bump. The question is, where's the 11th point? And again, I'm gonna be struggling to find this 11th point here. Imperial Basin taken. Okay. I mean, I can always invade there, so it's not particularly that bad. I could also go like shipping possibly. Well, actually, shipping doesn't do much for me, does it? Yeah, I kind of wanted to find selective breeding. I mean, there's 2 cards in the deck that give me selective breeding. Even Gurney Halleck would have been fine. Yeah, unfortunate there. I guess we can go Arakeen with if Fedeg and Death Commando. Is there anything I'm gonna? No, I could probably just go. I'm probably just gonna go down with my experimentation here anyway. Yeah, we'll just go down. Is there any way for me to draw a card? Probably not. I mean, it might be through. I guess, is there any spaceport or something? No, there's no spaceport or anything. Okay. I might have to go Arakane actually. I think I literally might have to go Arakane with my Fedaiken and Death Commando. But I also need to play my experimentation. Oh, this is bad. Well, I guess no, I can just play my experimentation, couldn't I? I can just play my experimentation like Haga and then play Fedaiken and Death Commander to like Arakane and then, infiltrate with Shai Halud to like Imperial Basin. Don't hate that, to be fair. Because that also opens up lines for Highliner next round. If this game goes one more round. And the thing is, if I'm not ending the game, who is, right? It doesn't look like Helena's ending the game. I have 3 actions, so I get to kind of see what other players do before I act, which always feels nice. I also have Strong Arm, which might be good to maybe possibly steal Helena's alliance. Actually, speaking of alliances, Helena might end it herself because Helena has the option of maybe playing long reach for these 2 points. That puts her up to 9. If she gets a beetle, I don't think she's planning on getting a beetle, but that does put her up to 9. And then a Spice would be 10, which she has 7 cards for. So definitely a lot of versatility for Helena here. I'll deploy my Dreadnought in the troop in. I will take my bump here, and I'll just take my bump up on Benny, right? Just in the case that the game does somehow end, I'll just have to hope that 10 points is going to be enough for 2nd place, which doesn't feel great, to be honest, but oh well, it is what it is. Selective breeding from, is that, okay, so there's a 3-way war on Benny here, apparently, which is fine, no worries. Training drones is there. Ooh, okay. Do I go training drones? I mean, I do have the spice for it. I could just go training drones and then play my experimentation again, add to like here, and then trash a card. Oh my god! You know what's crazy? I might actually be able to pull off. I I might actually be able to pull off Beetle here. Because, okay, if the thing is, the game has to go one more round. If the game doesn't go one more round, I mean, then it's just over, right? But what I was thinking is I play my experimentation to Imperial Basin here, or even, what's it called? Smuggling, either or. If I go Imperial Basin or smuggling, as a matter of fact, let's quickly check Helena's deck here. What does she have? She has a discard pile. She has a tech. She has trashed in the shadows. So her long range is actually inactive here. Okay, is this playing for a second digital? No, I'm not playing for second here. I'm not playing. Rick, I'm playing for first here. This is me playing for first. It's just my draw was kind of cooked. I needed to find a better draw. But this is fine actually because I actually have the ability to get the end of the Beetle track here if I find one more research. But the problem is I have both my expectations in my hand this round, so I don't know if I'm gonna hit the end of the research track. However, I do have the ability to go playing. I have the ability to play still suits next round with my Contaminator, assuming I find Contaminator, which will get me 2 water, and that'll open up research station options for me. So I do have that option. And the thing is, if somebody goes to card bag, I also have, options there. Okay, how many swords am I reeling? This is what, 6? 6 plus 4, 10. I'm reeling for plus 10, so that's 17 strength at least. If it's 17 strength, I guess I might as well just go Assembly Hall, right? I mean, not Assembly Hall. I might as well pick up Restrictor Ordnance, right? It's just more swords. There's no reason for me to not pick up more swords, right? Dominate this combat and dominate next combat. Can't be that bad, right? Surely. And then we'll play... Oh, if you play Invasion Ships, we actually lose like 4 swords. That feels bad. Well, I guess I'll pick up Restrictor Ordnance regardless anyway. The issue with this is that I actually don't get... This is my second action? No, it's not. Yeah, I already played my Exhortation. Okay, yeah, that's fine actually. Nah, it's okay. We'll be alright. We also have the ability to maybe strong arm next round. So we're revealing for how many swords is this? We're revealing for, what is it, 7 plus 6, 13, 13 plus 4, 17, 17 plus 4, 21 strength. And we are revealing for 21 strength right now. I need to play my experimentation as the thing. I could actually just play my experimentation to smuggling if I see it. Which is actually not bad, because I also get to trash a card, which I'll probably trash my dagger at this point in the game. Next round, I can maybe play my Gurney Halleck to either sort of Research Station or Arakeen. I mean, I think 21 strength should be good here to win. I mean, it's not 21, it's 21, 25, and then 30 strength. Hopefully 30 strength is enough to win the combat here. If it's not enough to win the combat, then, I mean, you can't, then, it was never enough anyways. I mean, Yuna also has like 4 points here. Ideally, our best case scenario would be winning this combat and winning next combat. Which actually might not even be that bad. It might not even be completely, like, impossible to do. I mean, yeah, we literally just go smuggling, and we just, have 7 Solari to maybe go beetling here if we end up going to, like, Still Suits Research Station. Yeah, I mean, that's the line. Because next time, next action, if we have Contaminator in our hands, we can play Still Suits with the Contaminator, and we can actually strong arm for that Contaminator troop, and go Research Station with Gurney Halleck or something, and look to, just win the combat, and we'll be good there. Really interesting play from Hundra here. He ends up going High Council with Gilgamesh instead of revealing it for a point. I guess he doesn't have enough spice to reveal it for the point, does he? Yeah, he doesn't have enough spice. Memo Quarters from Helena. Okay, there's the alliance from Helena. So that's good. There's a little bit of a Benny War happening here. That's always going to help us. Which is fine. I'm perfectly happy with this. I'm going to go to Imperial Base. Oh, say smuggling here. And next round, I'm going to set up to maybe, first of all, win next combat, obviously, which shouldn't be too difficult. Arakeen play from Yuna here. 30 strength should be enough. Like, I'm not even like remotely worried about not hitting 30 strength here. 19, there we go, there's 19. I'm on 21, and the thing is, like, Yuna needs to have 3 intrigue cards to beat me. She could have war chest and stuff, but, like, then again, I don't really care. We should be good without Yuna there. We'll advance really quick, and then we will trash a player card from player. Yeah, we'll probably get rid of the dagger, because I probably want to find a spices the next round. So let's see, we have 7 plus 6 is 13, 13 plus 4 is 17, 17 plus 4, 17 plus 4 on Restrictor Ordnance is 21. So I'm revealing 21 with just this much, with a Dreadnought and 2 troops. And then I'm playing for Blackmail, and I have Ambush as well, if needed. The thing is, if you look at the intrigue that's been discarded so far, I believe second wave was played. So one second wave is gone, 1 copy of Ambush is gone. I'm holding the other copy of Ambush. So, okay, hopefully there's no stage incident or anything. Hello, Kasumi. How are you doing? So
So this way, I believe this is like your third stream showing up, or like three in a row. At least from what I've been tracking. I think you showed up for like the last digital stream, and then you showed up for the Uprising stream, and then back on the digital one. I think this should be a win here. I mean, not the combat's obviously gonna be a win, but I think the game should also be a win here. The only way I lose is if somehow I don't know how I can lose this, to be honest. I mean, but there's two people with water, and there's one person with water, so I guess he's probably gonna go research it. Hunter's probably gonna go research it next round. The good thing is Hunter. What color is Hunter? Is Hunter blue? Hunter is what is Hunter? Can I see the color of Hunter? So Dreadnought on Basin. I don't care if Dreadnought on Basin or Arakeen. Like it's literally how lucky I'm feeling. Like then if I think the next one's gonna be Arakeen, or if the next one is gonna be Basin, whatever. I'll just play it on that. Okay, so 20 strength here has 3 intrigues, so it might be close. Surprisingly, you never know. I will have another 3 swords here. I guess I'll pick up another Spice Hunter. It's another sword card. Let's just pick up another sword card. Why not? Yeah, let's just pick up another sword card. It's another Spice on reveal. We'll take it. Why not? Quiz hats. Oh, here we go. All right, that's fine. We have 21 swords. I mean, what's funny is that Yuna deployed all these troops, and we are simply beating Yuna on just a straight up one sword. I mean, I'll pass. I'm gonna wait to see what Yuna does here. And if Yuna can't do anything, I mean, she probably has some sort of like either war chest or master tactician, which I mean we were always gonna be beating anyways. So we should be good here. I mean, she has 3 intrigues. I have 3 intrigues. She passes. Oh my god. You could not have written that any better. I mean, 21 strength here, just like win the combat. I think this is probably going to go on Imperial Basin, because obviously we want Spice tiebreaks in the case that... So yeah, Rick, I put the Dread on Basin simply because I think... Oh, I should have gone Arakeen there. No! We don't have Contaminator. But we do have Research Station, to be fair. We do have Research Station. This isn't bad. We might actually find Spice Must Flow in a way. Okay, that's fine. We'll go Contaminator to Still Suits. We'll take the Alliance, and then we'll go Research Stationing. We also have options to maybe go like Mentatting. That's fine. I guess we can actually find we can actually find Gurney Halleck. We can find Gurney Halleck. We can find Contaminator. But if you find Contaminator, it's gonna be too slow because we're out of actions here. Yeah, we're out of actions for Contaminator, so that's bad. The other good thing is we definitely can take the Alliance here, right? And you know what? Screw it. We literally get a freaking we get Spice Must Slow here. Like I don't need to worry about anything. I just go Still Suits. I take the Alliance. I go Research Station. I find basically all of my cards here, Gurney Halleck, and I play my Gurney Halleck to Arakeen. I draw even more cards, and I'll have a Spice Must Slow, which puts me up to 12 points at least, bare minimum. It's 12 points, and then after 12 is combat might be 13, 14, right? It sucks. You know what? I might be able to top deck an Intrigue here with the Research Station. There is still hope. There is still hope. I could hit a top deck from Research Station and get an Intrigue here. So no Contaminator found, but that would have been 15 points basically, assuming I win the combat. That is, which again is a very big assumption. But I mean, to be fair, is it? I mean, literally reveal. I mean, I have 9 swords in hand, right? I have 9 swords in hand. Plus I have restricted ordnance, so I'm ruling for at least 13 strength from just one troop in. But if you count the strength of the troop, it's 15 strength, so at least I'm showing at least 15 strength. Like they would have to Highliner and then somehow Urgent Mission and then Highliner again, and then it'd still not be enough to beat me. I mean, that's just how potent artillery can be, right? I mean, I bought 3 techs here: invasion ships, restricted ordnance, and artillery. I mean, I got like the instant. Yeah, I mean, Shadowy Bargain could get me there. Illicit Dealings, Gruesome Sacrifice. To be fair, I believe 1 copy of each of those has been played. Intrigue Discard. Yeah, Illicit Dealings and Gruesome Sacrifice have been played. So I believe there's 2 copies of each of them, right? There's 2 copies of Shadowy, 2 copies of Illicit, and 2 copies of Gruesome. So there's like a 1 in 3. 3 Intrigue in there that kind of helped me out. Anyways, speaking, we'll ignore that. We'll just go Research Station here. We will Strong Arm really quick. I will just take the troop here. I will go Research Station. And we'll deploy 2 troops in here. And that should be good enough. I mean, that is at least going to be, what is that? 2, 4, 4, 8, 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 4 is 17, 17 plus 3 is 20, 20 plus, Gurney Halleck, Signaring. I mean, 20 plus Spice Hunter is 22. Yeah, I mean, 22 strength should be enough here to win the combat. We might lose the Fremen Alliance. Who knows? But I mean, I think it's worth risking for it. Is spy sets? I don't even need spy sets. Look at this. I already have all my faction bumps rigged. The thing about a spy sets is that it's currently sitting on Yuna. Yuna has spy sets. The thing is, the weird thing about Yuna, she has like all of her faction bumps. So she's really she has funny thing is she has more faction bumps than I do, and I'm not even going to factions much. She has spy sets, so she has 1 point. She is on 6 points. But then again, I mean, no way 6 points is gonna be enough to win the game here, right? I'm gonna research station here. Oh, but the problem is, even if I research station, I have to discard a convincing argument, which I don't know if it's gonna be good enough. Well, to be fair, I'm gonna draw into a bunch of cards here, which might be enough for a Spice Slow. So if I find a Spice Slow, that's gonna be 12. If I hit my Beetle out, that would be 13, right? I mean, also just winning the combat straight up is just 2 points. So if I can find a combat win here, that'd be huge. 50% draw that I hit my Gurney Halleck here. 50% outs. Expedite. Oh, is this a combat way? It might be a combat path here. From was that Yuna? No, Helena. Helena might go combat heavy. She could. This might be a bump on Fremen actually, or she might bump on spacing. Either or. High Council. Okay, that's not combat. In tough invasion ships, losing 4 persuasion here. Hope we see Gurney. It's not. We're not losing 4. We're losing 2. Right? We're losing 2 persuasion. How am I losing 4? Am I missing something? I mean, this is 2-4 persuasion. We have High Council 6 persuasion. Okay, we could also. Oh wait, no. If I go Arakeen and risk it, and I don't draw Gurney Halleck, then I'm pretty sad. No worries. We'll just play invasion ships. We'll get rid of a convincing argument. That's fine. We'll have 5 persuasion. We'll go to research station. Maybe you'll find a better intrigue. Let's see Gurney Halleck. Come on. What? Nope, not Gurney Halleck. Nope, that's not Gurney Halleck either. I think we'll just get an intrigue. Maybe you see another combat intrigue or something. Who knows? Give me a beetle. Give me a beetle. Give me a combat intrigue. Give me a beetle. Secret forces. Oh, that's 2 troops. I don't hate it. 2 troops is 2 troops at the end of the day. I'll just deploy all of my troops in here. And yeah, we have another 3 swords on reveal. Oh wait, no, I don't. This isn't reveal for a sword. Oh no, it does. It's a Fremen bond that doesn't count. Spicing spice smugglers to get high council. Oh, did I spend the spice smugglers? Did I? You're spending spice smuggler to get high council? Oh, research. Oh yeah. Oh, you're saying, but it's a 1 persuasion card. I mean, yes, I did lose a dagger on it, but then again, like the upside would have been huge, right? If I find a Gurney Halleck, it kind of sucks that I haven't found my Gurney Halleck, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably just go Arakeen. The thing about Arakeen is actually it's super versatile. If I find my Gurney Halleck here on Arakeen, I actually get a Spiceness slow if I want, or I could play Gurney Halleck for its. Actually, no, I wouldn't because I'm 1 salary short. Okay. Well, we tried to hit the beetle. We didn't get there. Unfortunate. No worries. Oh, Arakeen's gone. No. Okay, so what am I doing here? I guess it's gonna be siege, right? Just put 1 more troop into the combat. Yeah, I mean that's literally it. I think that's my only option here is to put 1 more troop in the combat and hopefully have 13 points should be enough to win the game. I mean, is 13 enough? I think 13 should be enough, right? Under most circumstances, 13 is enough. Um, yeah, I mean 13 should be enough here. If it's not enough, then whatever, right? It's a pseudo. Yeah, I mean, Secret Force is a pseudo combat entry. It's a 4 swords. So we'd love to see it. Do I care about a full space? Not really. We'll keep it for tie breaks. Why not? Yeah, I'm surprised we actually got an alliance here. I wasn't expecting to get an alliance against Long Reach in the Shadows. To be fair, I guess Helena just played that like really differently. So let's take a look at how many spices. 1 spice slows, no corner of the market. Oh, he picked up another one. Okay, so if he gets a corner of the market point, that is bad for me. Is that 3 intrigues or a tech? Oh, that's 3 intrigue cards. So if he has corner of the market, that is really bad for me. That's 2 points for him. That puts him to 13. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, so corner of the market for Hundro is 2 points. That puts him to 13. However, I would beat him on spice tiebreaks as of right now, which I think might be enough. So I think the thing is, Hundro needs to have 2 intrigues here to beat me because he doesn't have charm market, right? Yeah, he needs to have corner of the market, which is 13 points, and then after he gets 13 points, unless somebody else has like 2 spices, I don't think anybody does, right? Nobody else has 2. Do you have 2? No, you have 2 as well. Oh, wait, this is perfect. So now, even if Hundro has corner of the market, he can't beat me because they're both holding 2 spices slows. Unless somehow Helena has trashed a spices slow, then that I'm not aware of. Then whatever, we'll take the 2 swords here, and then I guess we'll pick up another. I don't know. We'll pick up Missionaria. Oh, no more swords. Let's go scout. Let's pick up another scout. Oh, water peddlers. More for tie breaks, I guess. Oh, TM shows up at the right time, doesn't it? TM is actually really good when you're trying to play artillery build. Atomics or Tilex remaster. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I didn't even know I had an Atomics this whole game. I could have actually scored my Atomics point this round. That's crazy. Yeah, first time seeing an artillery cook. I don't know. I don't think it's the first time. I think maybe you just haven't seen like Dinosaur play enough. If you see me play and you know how I play, you know like this is like my playstyle. Like my playstyle is like go combat heavy, go artillery heavy, go dominate combats for like literally the whole game. 13 points is enough. As you can see, nobody else any points, right? Nobody else any like hanging points. Spy satellites for one here. This guy got Holtzman engine for one. No worries. Corner of the market was on Yuna, which is great. I don't even know what these three intrigue cards are. I wish they showed us. I wish they showed us exactly what intrigue cards we're holding between these other guys. But anyways, yeah, I mean that was a beautiful artillery deck building. I mean, we don't talk about the last three cards that I bought. We talk about like what was that? Not Spice Hunter. What did we end up buying? We ended up buying Water Peddlers, I believe, which was a terrible buy. Scout, these two don't count, but like the rest of my deck was just like I think it was perfect. It was literally like unnatural reflexes to find even more draw, to find my Spice Hunters, Benefit Sisters. Unfortunately, we didn't find our Contaminator or Gurney Halleck. I think I think if we actually found Gurney Halleck there, it would have been insane. If we found Gurney Halleck there, I mean, I wouldn't have like this combat would not have been close. How much does this combat go for? I believe it went for like 23 strength. It would have been 28, I guess. It would have been 28 with this, and then it would have gone to 30, I think, 28, and then I would have had two more troops, so 32 strength. I could have gone to 32 strength if I found Gurney Halleck for two more troops, but unfortunately didn't find Gurney Halleck. No worries. I think that was still very well played. But yeah, I think we'll get our two more stars here, and I believe we are one star away from hitting the end of the track.